And Bam on the mic.
It's Layla.
Miss Love Nicole.
And you already know it's the glass table.
Okay, ladies, so on the glass table today, we getting into an open discussion. We just gonna talk about a few questions, and really just be open about it.
We about to hit some hard topics for real. A couple of you bitches gonna be hurt.
Alright, let's get into it.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the raising a black son. So, what is y'all take on it? I mean, it's a very important thing right now. I mean, it's a lot of targets for us Black African Americans.
Yes, especially males.
I don't have a son, but I feel like, especially with
You got a godson.
I got a godson, so that's But especially with the whole Jalen Walker situation in Akron, he was shot, I believe, don't quote me, I think 60 times unarmed. I was talking to Amber earlier, and I was like, how do you feel like raising a black son, like, because one day he's going to be a black man living in America, and considering this climate, what are your concerns? How do you feel about having to, soon, because he's, 8 months now? 9 months now. Eventually, you're going to probably have to have that conversation where it's like, when you encounter police or when you encounter certain people, they're not going to treat you with respect just off of the fact that you have this skin color. Mm-hmm. Like, how is that for you? Like, are you prepared to have that conversation with your sons? And you as well, Miss Nicole. But
I honestly feel like horrible about it. Like, it's not easy if I would have had a daughter, but like for me to have to watch my son go through that is going to be like terrifying for me, because I always, as a mother, you always want to protect your child. Like, you're always their shield, you're always protecting them, and one day I'm not going to be able to be there to protect him. And like, I don't know, I can't speak on it now, but a lot of males don't listen to their mothers, and that's when they end up in a bad situation. And I just don't want it to be a situation where it's the one time that I'm not around and then some bullshit pop off. Because like, we ain't getting our justice. All these cases with these black men getting shot up by the police and all that shit, we never get our justice. I think I've seen one case where he got his justice, but it wasn't enough. It was like 8 years. If a black male would have shot a white person, they would have got life. Period. They would have got a murder sentence, 25 years, something like that. He got 8 fucking years for killing that boy. And I just feel like it's just difficult for me, because I just don't never want my son to be in that position where he has to do any of that. But having a talk, I feel like that would have been something that his dad should have done, but he's not in that position to do that. So that just put me in an even worse position, because I don't know from experience, because I've never been like in a hostile situation with a police person, so I've never dealt with that. But I know that a lot of males do when they grow up, when they growing up, period, they deal with a lot of shit like that. And I just I don't know how to talk to him about from experience, but I can definitely talk to him about what I've seen and just give him some pointers on that. But I just feel like it's ridiculous that I even have to coach my son on how to act when he's encountering a police person. They're supposed to be protecting him, not harming him. And the way that I'm going to raise my son, he's not going to be into drugs and guns and all that stuff. I'm going to raise my son the correct way. He's going to be in them books, period. You're not going to be out in the street. But it don't even matter if you're out on the streets or if you in the books, because to them, you just another target. They don't know you. They don't take the time to know you. They going to assume right in your head that you're being hostile and make a reason for them to do something to you.
So, it's very scary to me, I feel that as me and my baby daddy, I know we got anger issues, so I don't want my son to ever do anything stupid. I need to teach him not to be aggressive, because police these days, or just anything, not even from aggression, I mean, you just need to shut up and listen to a police, because you could just say, hey, I didn't do anything, and they'll shoot you. People don't do anything these days. So I feel very frightened for my kid. But I feel that, I will say this. I'm going to bring in a couple things. Like, I don't know if you guys remember Oscar Grant.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
That was horrible. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong at all. And they shot him on New Year's.
I feel like it was basically some execution shit how they killed him, bro. Like, that shit was crazy as fuck.
And, you know, I'm only bringing these people up because I just want people to remember and understand what we mean.
Say their name.
Yes. So, Oscar Grant was one that I really felt deep for. And I don't know what I could have did if that was my son. But here's one that everyone should know. George Floyd.
Oh,
Now, we did get justice with that. I will admit that. Because all them officers got charged.
not fully. It's not done yet.
Oh,
I mean,
it ain't
I mean,
finished?
they got the charges, but that don't mean that they ain't gonna go away. That don't mean that they gonna get no time for it. They can get them motherfuckers probation for that shit. Like, I feel like we don't got our full justice yet until the trial is over.
But didn't they finish the one that did do the killing?
No. Oh, he's definitely ain't done. If the other ones ain't
Oh,
done.
he's in jail. I think
he definitely.
He's in prison.
He doing jail time, which is good that they held him and then released him while the thing is going on. But we still ain't get our justice until that shit is all the way complete and over with.
I feel like at the end of the day, you never really get justice because it's at the end of the day you can't bring them back.
Exactly.
But
Yes. So, I just wanted to bring those guys up because I knew we were talking about sons and stuff.
Mhm.
I felt like those are important people. I mean, it's way more I can name.
yeah,
But,
Breonna Taylor.
Yeah,
yes,
that was ridiculous.
very.
And that's crazy that she didn't get her fucking justice, but they gonna get a fucking law after the shit that happened to her. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
That's no type of justice at
They
all.
charged.
Bro. No type of justice.
I feel like I believe they charged. They charged for the
I think
the bullet holes that went into the other apartment, but not for killing her. And so that
shit
I
is
don't give a fuck
ridiculous,
how-
bro. Like, for real. And it just goes to show, like, we will never fully get our justice, period. And that's just, at the end of the day, that's just the world that we live in right now. You feel me? But we making progress every day by doing these protests and doing all this stuff. Like,
that don't mean don't
eventually-
stop fighting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eventually we gonna get hurt, but we doing it the right way. We not inflicting violence. We not doing it in a violent way. We're being peaceful about the situation, period.
Yes.
Just
Well,
like this Roe v. Wade overturns bullshit, that shit too, that's out of hand. That's out of pocket. Flat the fuck out. And that brings me into the topic of why are black women treated like black men are with the police. Like, doctors to us are like how the police are to our black men. They don't take care of us. There's been so many times that I'll go into a hospital and I'll be like, wow, they were so nice to me, because we so used to them being so, like, just not caring about us, putting us at low priority and moving the other patients up before. It's like we so used to not getting that good attention. So when I get a good doctor, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna stick with her. Like, my family pediatrician or whatever she is, I will stay with her. I take my son to her and everything because she's the only doctor that ever made me feel comfortable.
Physician.
Yeah. She's the only one that made me feel comfortable. So, like, it's just weird that we don't get that care every single time that we're going to get taken care of. We don't have that same care with every person that encounters us. Now, my pregnancy, when I was giving birth, them doctors was so rude to me, like, very, very nasty to me while I'm giving birth. And I'm just like, wow, if my regular physician was right here next to me, it would be so easy for me to, like, push this baby out because I'm feeling comfortable. But they made me feel so uncomfortable because they were so nasty to me.
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm going to say this. I have no problem with a Caucasian doctor. But usually when I try to find me and my kid's doctor, I usually look for a black doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I prefer because I feel that they'll treat me better. I mean, I'm very uncomfortable when you not caring to my attention. Like, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with me, and you're not listening. So many black women say, oh, I'm not feeling well, or it's just something wrong with my body, and I'm telling you it's not. And you like, oh, it's nothing. I'm going to send you home with some ibuprofen and call it a day. Or give me a run of an IV or something. Like, no, that's not what I asked for. I told you to find what's wrong with me.
Exactly. Like, and half of them women that come into doctors, they never make it out of them rooms again.
That's
Because the doctor failed to look through every test, look through every symptom, look through everything. They failed to pay a fucking attention to them, and that cost them their life.
I'm glad you brought that up, Jada. When you had said, what did you say? That they, you know something is wrong with you, and they're saying, okay, nothing's wrong, it's not that serious or whatever. I feel like that's a real thing, discrimination against black women in the healthcare system, you know, and I feel like that comes from even back in slavery days, you know, the myth that black people couldn't feel pain, that black people could sustain so much bullshit, you know, and I feel like that's why we so strong now. Because we done been through so much shit and we still here. You know what I mean? And I feel like if we were to just come together a little bit more now in this generation, I feel like we're so divided. Exactly. And I feel like it was so fucking ironic that right after the Roe versus Wade overturning or whatever, 4th of July came up. And it's just like, that's been iron. Like, other countries used to look back in the day. Other countries used to look at us and laugh and say, "How the fuck are you, the fucking United States? All men are created equal, but y'all have an institution of slavery." Yeah. Like, that's so fucking ironic.
That was the dumbest shit to
How
me.
are you the United States? How is everybody created equal? And they would look at us and be like, "That don't make no fucking sense. Like, we're the country of irony, like, literally." But I feel like in the climate of women's rights being taken away from them, and really, I don't want to scare anybody or whatever. It's just something that I heard about. What's his name? Clarence Thomas. He's one of the Black Supreme Court judges. He was saying after the Roe versus Wade or whatever, that it was now it's open. The cases like interracial marriage and gay marriage are open for debate.
Interracial
to be
marriage?
Overturned. Yeah.
Are you serious?
And I feel like he's just talking because I don't feel like, but at the same time, that's the thing. That's how we feel.
Should
like,
never be open. That's the Roe v. Wade should never be open. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
How long
like,
women fought 50 plus fucking years to get us that fucking right to get an abortion, and now y'all just gonna take that shit away 50 years later? Like, do y'all know y'all is spitting on them women graves right now, for real? Y'all's on some real disrespectful ass shit for doing that, for real.
And to think that a woman could, if in this climate after this overturn, if a woman, and this was before the Roe versus Wade even happened.
Do you know how risky abortions were? Because they was going anywhere to.
They were going to prison for manslaughter for abortion.
Mm-hmm.
Just for having that choice. And I feel like y'all so worried about this abortion shit, but ain't nobody paying attention to the foster care system. Ain't nobody adopting these kids that's already in poverty and don't have no families and don't have anywhere to go. Like, exactly. What?
So what are y'all gonna do with them kids that y'all want to bring in this world? 13,
14, 15 young girls who are being raped.
So you telling me y'all want a 12-year-old to carry a baby? That baby ain't even been through school. Halfway through school. Like, come on now.
I read an article, this lady, I forget where it was. It's like a center for young pregnant females. Mm-hmm. And they take them in or whatever, and they all like live together. It's kind of like a home. Mm-hmm. And she was just so flabbergasted at the shit that was happening, because she told a story to me. She was like, well, it said that the little girl was, I guess she wanted to play on the trampoline or something like that, and she couldn't because she still had stitches from when she had a C-section. And she was like, well, I want to play on the trampoline with the other kids, but I can't even have a child experience because I just fucking had a baby at 12 years old. Like, just think of that. This is the reality that we're living in today.
And don't say no dumbass shit like, oh, she should never been this and that. Shit happened. shit happens all the time. Like, if some of that shit would be unconsensual. Like, they be getting raped by their fucking uncles. Some of them be getting raped by their fucking dads. Like, what the fuck? You can never say that a little girl is just too fast. Like, come on now. She never asked for that shit. And y'all say y'all the land. This is supposedly the land of the free. It can never be the land of the free. We don't have the free choice to make the decision if we want to have a baby or not.
I don't know if I had told you ladies, but recently a lady had posted that she found out that her baby was dying in her, and her abortion was canceled. So they're going to make her carry the baby until it passes away.
She can die from that.
They don't care. They feel that since that they did that new thing recently with the abortions, that she can't get it. She had an appointment to get it scheduled, and then as soon as it happened, they stopped it. So now she has to carry her baby until it passes away.
I forgot that there were a lot of trigger laws. That basically a trigger law, I believe, like, as soon as that shit happened, like, a lot of states, like, immediately closed down on that shit and made it. So that's probably what happened to her. That's fucked up.
Yes.
That's so sad.
And then I don't even think you can travel to a different state and get one if it's legal there.
You can get in trouble, yeah.
Like,
well, they're trying to make it to where that's what it is. That's the case.
But y'all failing to realize, like, y'all losing more money by doing it anyway. So y'all send these women to prison. That means you have to supply her sheets. You have to supply her food for her to eat. You got to supply all of that stuff. Like, y'all not really thinking about it. Y'all think that y'all gaining more money by bringing more kids into this life. What about when them income tax come? You got to give all that money to them parents. Like, y'all losing out on money.
And another thing that I think about when it comes to discrimination against black women in the healthcare system is Henrietta Lacks. Are y'all familiar with Henrietta?
Yes.
Henrietta was a black woman whose cells were taken by physicians or scientists, whatever, and her cells are still used to this day without her knowledge. And when I tell you this shit has made so much money, basically, because like they're using it today, like I said, and her family has still not been compensated. They've been fighting for years and still have not been compensated for anything that their ancestor has given to us.
Hence, her cells can never die. Her cells are the only ones known to this day that can never die.
I ain't trying to be funny at all, but I wonder what's in them cells, because those gotta be some good ass cells.
Exactly. But hence, they're from a black woman is what we're trying to say.
Because we all come from a black woman. Everybody on this earth comes from a black woman. Don't let that go over y'all heads.
For real. And don't try to be funny for real.
Okay, stop it. Oh wait, no, don't stop it. I'm sorry, guys.
Don't stop this shit. The fuck?
I'm gonna exit all this shit out.
No, don't exit this shit out. Y'all gotta see our bloopers. The fuck? This is an open discussion. We gotta be comfortable.
You're right. We is gonna have some bloopers.
Yeah, we can put that in there.
Okay, glass table. So next on the open discussion today is colorism. So what I mean by that is how we're all, who's listening, for the ones who's listening, we're all Black African American. So why do it has to be like a fight between light skins and dark skins, if you get what I mean? Like, how do you feel about that?
Well, me personally, I never personally felt that way about the whole, I feel like I'm better than somebody because I'm lighter than them or whatever. But, because I know some bad, beautiful, chocolate, just,
Ooh, yes.
Like, what? Like, just.
That millennium.
Yes, but, I feel like, again, all of this shit really goes back to our roots. Lighter ones on the porch, in the house, darker ones in the field.
Mm-hmm.
That was their way to
separate us
so that we didn't trust nobody but them and we feared them. That's their way of captivating us. That's our way, and they're still doing it now today, just in a different way. Putting us against each other. Oh, she's, that's where the whole light skin and dark skin, I feel like, comes from.
And I hate
but
to
it shouldn't, and I really do. I hate to say that shit. It's so sad because I feel like as black women, we should support each other.
And I hate to say it, but honestly, our men do it to us the most. Our black men do it to us the most. They separate us the most. Like, oh, she light skinned, this and that. I'm gonna go with her. She dark skinned, she dirty. I'm just saying like what I be hearing, shit like that. Or sometimes it'd be the opposite, like, oh, you gotta mess with her dark skin, them light skin, they crazy, something like that. Like guys they try to separate us, and the first thing they do is they do it with skin color. Like, oh, she lighter, she darker, And I'm gonna just say we some bad bitches. It don't matter what shade of skin you is. The fuck you is a bad bitch. It don't matter if you're light skin, dark skin, brown skin, green skin, gray skin. It don't matter. You're still a bad bitch. So never let no dude dictate that at all. And I really do hate to say it, but it do be from the guys. Honestly.
Definitely.
Like a lot of times I'd have been around my cousin. She's lighter skinned than me or whatever. My ex cousin. Fuck that bitch. But she lighter than me or whatever. And she just thinks she this and that because she light skinned. But the whole time, I can bad the nigga too. You got to do all of this and you got to live this type of way for a guy to come and approach you. I don't. I ain't saying it as in no competition thing, but I'm just saying like she think that just because she's light skinned that she's entitled and privileged to the world. And that I hate to say it, but guys have hyped her up to think that. So it's really like y'all ladies need to stop doing that. Like what a dude say don't matter. Fuck these niggas. What they say do not matter. Their opinion does not matter at all. So stop being in competition with people when we can all win together. I'm brown skinned, Jada is dark skinned, and Layla is light skinned. We all friends. Like we don't be looking at each other like competition. So why do y'all? I don't understand. Like for real, at some point you gotta understand that when you getting older, your mind matures a lot, and I just don't understand why you would feel like you still needs to be in competition with people. Competition is for kids. Kids like to compete with each other. We're all grown as fuck. Stop the madness.
Yeah, I feel like black women come in all different shapes, sizes, colors, and don't try to dim somebody else's light to make yours shine brighter because it don't make it brighter. It just make you look ugly. Like, I don't care how cute you are on the outside. If you have a poor personality, I don't give a fuck. And I feel like that goes and it's not even just the men, it's us too. Like that's why I don't have a lot of friends. Like, you are literally my only friend. Like, I don't hang with females. I don't do none of that because I feel like it's a competition. Literally, you could go somewhere and it's full of females. And literally they'll stare your ass down. Soon you ever feel the tension when you step in a room full of females? Like, bitch, damn, like, you want to fight, bitch? Like, damn, what the fuck I do to you?
No, for real.
I'm coming in smiling at you. You can't even smile back, bitch. Like, you're mad for what? And you look ugly. Like, damn.
Yeah, and it's all about that. Like, you could be the prettiest girl I've ever seen, and if your attitude nasty, I'm gonna say you ugly. I don't care.
I don't care.
Because it's your attitude that determines everything. Your personality is what should woo a nigga, not what you look like. But at the same time, as women got it bad too. Like, if I see a dude and he ugly, I don't know. Because I be giving ugly dudes a chance sometimes. Because I like their personalities be cool as fuck. Half the time, the personality be what's it. Like, the personality be the vibe. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to keep fucking with him. I'm going to keep coming around him. Because he cool as fuck. He a little ugly, but he's still cool.
Especially if you can make me laugh.
Yeah, like if you can make me laugh, we on the pop. And what's crazy is dudes always tell me like, you funny as fuck. And a lot of dudes be like, girls not funny.
I swear.
A lot of dudes say that all the time, like, girls is not funny at all. But when the dude get around me, they be like, you funny as fuck, bro. Like, I keep on laughing. You really keep a smile on my face because it just be that natural personality of mine. Like, I may not be the cutest. I think I'm the cutest, bitch. I don't give a fuck. So, that's all that matters.
Okay.
But it be my vibe that attract the nigga the most. So y'all got to stop with that ugly ass attitudes and all that shit, because that's not cute at all. Like, for real, it's not.
So I think we need to. I feel like that also goes into another topic that I wanted to talk about, which is code switching. Do y'all know what code switching is?
Yes.
Code switching, for y'all that don't know, code switching is basically how when you talk different based off of who you are talking to.
Or act different, too.
Or act different, or, yeah, act a different way, talk a certain way. I feel like as black people, for me, I can speak for myself, I feel like I was raised to learn how to code switch. And I feel like that just come from hearing your mama, like, she on the phone talking to somebody professional and shit, and then as soon as she get off the phone, sit the fuck down. Like, talk to them how you was just talking to me.
For real.
Like, show them the real you. Like, But, like, also, like, I was taught how to talk in front of white people. And I feel like that also goes along when we were talking about how y'all raise y'all sons or whatever. But, like, I was taught to be proper and, period. Like, I mean, I feel like aside from that, like, I was raised in a very well family, and I was taught to speak very properly. And a lot of people, they be like, oh, you talk white. Like, if I'm talking proper, why does that equal white? Like, why does that have to be associated with that? But again, yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about it?
You know, I totally agree with you, because I totally like felt what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always growing up, they'd be like, you is black, you not white. I'd be like, what do you mean? Oh, you think you white because you blah blah blah, just because my voice,
You
how
talk
I
so
talk.
well.
Like, yeah, like what?
How is that supposed
What
They
is
be
that to do with
surprised,
me?
bitch. I know bigger words than you.
Okay, like, what is black? Like, as we talk, like, okay, what I mean by that is you are trying to make it seem like proper is white. No, if you feel that way, that's really bad, because I'm thinking that you're ignorant. Like, please, like, okay, what is, like, if I was taught to talk black, what is black talk? Because then you stereotype. Like, you trying to make it seem like black people are supposed to talk bad or hood or gangster, which I'm not saying is wrong, but I'm saying that's how you stereotyping it. Mm-hmm. And you shouldn't do it, because you sounding dumb, like real dumb.
My opinion about it is, I don't feel like it's necessarily a bad thing to know how to switch your voice, because you never know what opportunities that will land you. Like, it's been a few instances when I've answered the phone and I switched my voice because, like, I know that I'm talking to somebody that I can get a potential job with. Like, I'm not about to go into an interview and just be on some straight hood rat shit, like just acting out, just being disgusting. Like, and when you get, I'm gonna just say this, because when I was a manager, I looked at people like that. Like, I looked at them from what a real business person would look at them like that, and I looked at them like, oh, they come to the interview and they got their hair all over their head. I'm not about to hire you because you don't take care of yourself. You come in an interview and you got jeans on, ripped jeans on, and you got a crop top on. I'm not about to hire you because you didn't take the time out of your day to be professional about the situation and actually act like you cared about the job. Like, y'all gotta understand that it's okay to be able to switch your voice sometimes too, because it can really put you in a different tax bracket. I ain't gonna hold you.
To be professional.
If I answer the phone and I'll be like, who is this? They gonna hang up.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? But it's also like, it's not when you say it's necessarily talking white. It's you're being proper about handling the situation. Like, you're communicating correctly. Right. Is what I'm gonna say. That's how I'm gonna say it. It's communicating correctly. You know how to talk to somebody. You can't just go in somewhere and think that how it just depends on who you're around, honestly, for real. I'm not gonna hold you. Yes, you do have to change your voice sometimes, but do you want to be stuck in the same situation where you didn't have shit, or do you want to be in a situation where you got everything in the world and you gotta ask for shit? It depends on you. Do you want to be a go-getter, or you want to sit here and be like your peers you want to listen to your peers and not do shit for yourself. Like, you really gotta, I don't know. I just feel like it's not a bad thing necessarily because it's opened so many doors for me like that I never thought would be open for me for real. Just based off of smiling, talking nice, all that stuff, like not being inappropriate. And y'all gotta learn that you do not have to cuss in every sentence. I do, I'm sorry, but I do it around certain people. Like when you in a job interview, why is you cussing in your job interview? Like, come on now, be professional.
Who be cussing in their job interview?
Girl, no, I done heard somebody. Man, what? When I worked at IHOP, my manager was interviewing somebody. He said, "Why did you leave your last job?" This dude told him because they had me fucked up. I'm not lying, y'all. He said them exact words. I'm like, what the fuck? If you hire him, I'm quitting. I know it's something up with this fucking job. If you
that's
hire him,
you right there. You don't.
They had me fucked up.
Like, why would you just be professional?
Right.
Like, why do y'all come on now? And come on, like,
just imagine getting an employee fucked up at IHOP. Like, what you gonna do? Like, throw some syrup on me?
for real.
I feel like it's all about being versatile. Like, it's important to be. Well, a lot of people don't have it, but it comes in handy if you do have street smarts as well as book smarts. You know what I mean? Because it goes back to knowing how to act in different situations. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I feel like it's just know when to be professional. I know, like, I'm the type of person, like, I'm very laid back, but when I get it around y'all, I probably seem like I'm hyper. But literally, this is the only time that I'm hyper because I'm around y'all. I'm around people that I'm comfortable with.
Yes.
Any other time, I'm quiet as a fucking mouse. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I say again, and I say this in every episode, find you those people that you really feel good around. Like, you have to have those people.
Bring out the best.
Yes, like literally, like, because I do not act like this. I do not be this hype like this. But anyways,
yeah. I think you really got that from being around my family for real, because Layla literally was like so quiet and all this stuff.
I still am around your family. I'm shy as hell around your family. No, she is.
Like, we'd be like around a lot of people and she just be quiet. I'd be like, Layla, you good? Like, I'll just make sure.
I be enjoying myself. Don't get me wrong. I know that I'm welcome and I love your family, but and that's another thing. Like, I be so scared. I know this is so random, but let me just go with the flow. But I feel like in relationships, like with your family, and then also in relationships where I'm like, okay, I'm probably gonna have to meet their family or whatever, I'll be thinking like, damn, like, Amber gonna have to tell her family, like, I have anxiety, like, I'm not being weird, I'm not stuck up, I'm not like a fucking serial killer, I'm just very quiet, and I'm like, I'm enjoying myself, I love y'all, like, but yeah.
And I do the same thing with Jada too, though. Like, we'd be just sitting there and I'd be like, you good? Like, you okay? Because I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. Like, when I'm around certain people, like, I'll be like that too. So, like, I want somebody to check on me. So I just be like, y'all cool?
Okay, Glass Table. So, for the last open discussion topic, we want to talk about where do we see ourselves in 5 years?
This is the perfect way to end the show. Oh man, 5 years. I'm going to be I'm gonna be 26.
Right, we're gonna be old.
That's damn near 30. Oh my god, I'm finna die.
We're gonna be knowing each other for 15 years.
No, 26. In 5 years, I'm gonna be 26, girl.
Oh, I'm slow. My bad, Joe. We said 5 years.
Oh wait, right? You thinking I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
No, but 26, man. I want so much for myself. I feel like there's so many. I could go on and on all day telling you all the materialistic shit that I want, that I'm going to have, that I'm striving for right now, so that at that time I can be almost set. Because I want to be all set before 30. But if that don't happen, either way, I'm gonna be set and I'm gonna have everything that I want, because you gotta work for the life that you want, and I want a life of luxury. Mm-hmm. So because I'm a bougie bitch, but yeah. Anyways, aside from all the, like I said, I could talk all day about that, but essentially, I just hope that, like, I'm the woman that I just want to be, because I mean, I love myself now, but I am willing to admit that I'm a growing woman. I'm not a grown woman, but I'm a growing woman because there's a lot of more shit that I have to go through, that I have to experience, a lot more shit that I have to learn. So I just want to be, by that time, I mean, of course I'm going to still have growth because every day you're going to have to, improve. Even at 26, it's still shit that I'm going to have to learn. But I just want to be everything that I dreamed of,
So, in 5 years, I see myself getting ready to open up my salon. I get ready to see myself opening up my salon. I feel that my passport should be almost at 75%. So that means traveling because that's what I do. That's me. I want to see myself with a man, a really good man.
Yeah.
Not that I need one, but that's where I see myself. I do see myself settled, and I feel that I'll be at my best and my happy place when I'm there. But that's what I see in the future. And like, people think I'm weird when I tell my family stuff like this, but like, I see small clips of my future, and it happens rarely, very rarely. It could be a dream, or it can be just sitting there and I think I seen something, and it's happened, literally, bad things and good things. So I have seen my future somewhat. I just don't know what it's going to be, but I'm telling you, that is my plan for my future in 5 years, and I guarantee it'll be there. I speak it in resistance.
Manifesting.
Yes. I put it out there because it's going to happen. God is going to make it possible for me. So that's where I see myself. Plus, my baby's just living it up.
In 5 years, I see me and my son. No, I'm not gonna say me and my son because I see myself having a husband. Like, I really feel like I'm gonna be married in 5 years, like to the man of my dreams, like to the man that I've been looking for, like a man that literally worships me so much and treats me so good and just keeps a smile on my face and is like my partner, my supporter, my everything. Like, I see myself with a man that I deserve. A man that's on my level or even higher. Like, if you want a higher level, then you can bring me to your level and we can go to the next level together. I see myself with someone like that. I see us in our dream house. I really want to build a house from ground up. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I want to build my own house because I got so many visions and dreams for my house, and that's how I want it. I want it to be built up. I see myself possibly having another kid, like, because my son will be about 6 around that time, so that's a cool time to have another kid. Because I want to be a stay-at-home mom that does hair in her little garage in the back. So it's not gonna be a garage. It's gonna be lower like a she shed in the back of my house.
Your salon, girl.
With a pool. Yeah, like, I see myself having a little salon in the back of my house and working from there. Like, I don't want to be 5 years. I don't want to be working for nobody. And I am my own boss right now, but I do keep me a steady income coming in. But I don't want to work for nobody. I want my husband to go to work, make his little money, and come home to me and the kids. Period. I see myself having a couple of my dream cars. I see myself having more than one business. Like, I see myself making 8 figures, not 6, 8. I see myself making that much money because I know I can do it. Like, I'm there. I'm almost there. Like, with the mind that I have, I'm definitely there. I see me still having my boss friends. I see this podcast blowing the fuck up. Like, I see this podcast paying for my rent, my baby's schooling, my cars, my everything.
Period.
Like, I see this shit taking off for real.
Keep playing with us. We might end up on a radio station.
We just might.
And playing my music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I see the end of this episode having the outro to my bestie song. Because my bestie can sing for real. She just a little nervous. And it's going to take her some time to work on it. But she got this shit in the bag. I'm telling y'all. Like, wait till she release her song, bitch. Y'all going to be on her dick.
And I feel like y'all gave like semantics, like details. I didn't want to make mine too long, so I just like summed it up.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I feel like I also see myself having my own business. I want my own restaurant. I want my own nonprofits, my own boys and girls clubs. Having my social work degree and my bachelor's in social work. I say a lot for myself, you know, like I want to get into real estate. I want to wear so many hats. It's like, I want to be an entrepreneur. Like I said, I want to, like she said, I want to release my EP. Yes, I do have an EP on the way. I'm saying it right now so that I can't shy away from it.
Yes.
You know,
She
so I'm going to
really
manifest
talented.
it. I'm going to finish it and I'm going to give it to y'all. And y'all going to love it. So
Like, if you hear her sing in person, like, first time I ever heard her sing, bro, like, I was like, this is the voice of an angel.
Aww.
Like, she sounds so fucking good. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, and I feel like it's better for you to do lives, like, live shows, and not do off the, like, how everybody else do.
I've dreamed of that shit, just performing.
Your voice is just so beautiful, bro. Like, so beautiful.
Thank you.
And I'm not even hyping her because she's my best friend, because if she wasn't, I still would say her voice was cute. But, yeah. Like, I just see so much progression with us, period. Like, I see us all having our own motherfucking houses.
Having our own studio, like, glass table studio.
Yes, like,
yes.
bring the kids over. Let them get on the trampoline. Let's have a glass of wine. Okay. Bring our husbands. Let's play some cards.
Right.
Like, I just see us, like, all getting what we deserve, period. And what we working so hard for it now.
Freedom.
Like, what we working so hard for it now is, like, so... It's just so much that we working for, and I just feel like I see us all accomplishing that shit. Period.
And I just want to say I'm proud of y'all because I feel like, and I thank y'all because I feel like
thank you.
With this journey that we went on together, I feel like I actually had. I mean, before, but I had you, but like to have somebody else who I feel like I can talk to and we all support each other. Like, you know, the shit that we be talking about in our group chats, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we always can count on each other to do anything, you know? So, like,
exactly.
Having that, I just really...
And it's like, it's kind of difficult because people be saying, like, trios never work out. But I feel like we will. Because, I mean, like, we not a jealous trio. Like, we're not a territorial trio.
We grown
like,
as hell.
Like, we all, like you
no
said,
bad
we
vibes.
all so, like, supportive when we all, like, got each other back. Like, the other day I said, Jada, you kind of slipping, da-da-da-da. But whatever you need, just tell us and we got you. Like, wherever you slipping, we gonna pick you up. Like, and you need to have friends like that, period. Because if you don't, then you don't need to be friends with them.
It's probably gonna be a day that I fucking slip and she got me.
They ass to the curb, period. And like, and we all is on new journeys. Like, we all just got the jobs that we wanted. Mm-hmm. We all did. Like, we all took that leap of faith and quit the shitty ass job that we had. And we all, yes, it was shitty. No. Our job was
because
shitty.
I was of age, so my shit was shitty. Like, literally, no pun intended.
We all just quit the jobs that we had, and within, it took me a while to get where I wanted, but I got in the position that I wanted this job. Like, this is the job for me, I feel like, for the time being, until I'm ready to be on my own and make my own income. But right now, like, I like where I'm at. We all took our leaps of faith and quit the position that we was in, and we all elevated to better positions, and now we're happier. We got better energy, we got better vibes. So I'm happy that we motivated each other to do that.
So with all that being said, I want to make sure that I bring this up. Since we brung up a little friendship thing, make sure you go check out our episode 1, Friendships. And, you know, I really hope you guys enjoy an open discussion. If you like it, make sure you comment, let us know, because we might have one every month.
And sorry, go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say, and should we even get into it?
Yeah, they can get a little snippet.
Just a snippet. Okay. And because I just feel like first of all, let me just say we support anybody on our socials and on our actual SoundCloud. We support any of our all of our listeners. So, however, we need some more. The fuck? Like, we need some more followers. Like, y'all, like, come in. Like, y'all been doing so good with the support, and we love the support. We love it so much.
Share it with y'all people.
Share it. Tell your mama, your cousin, your daddy, your auntie, your uncle, whoever. Tell all of them. Like,
because y'all know this shit is spicy.
Right? Yes. Because very soon we're going to start doing raffles. I don't want to give him too much, but anyways, like basically we're gonna go by however many plays whoever has the most plays will win something or whatever. So definitely be
and shares and stuff like
shares
that.
and stuff
and
like that.
We need y'all to follow us. Like y'all, it's not that hard to make an account real quick and just get settled up. Like it's really not that hard. You cannot call yourself a supporter if you're not supporting fully. If you're not going that 100% to get us there, then you're not fully a supporter. You can't call yourself a supporter. Period. But share it with your people. Like, it's not hard to copy and paste the link and share it. Because, I mean, we giving you all the juicy, spicy details, period. Into the glass table, like, and shit. And we are going to be looking for one day a little guest star. So, yeah, maybe you can be that. Yes. They can be one of our raffles, whoever.
And we're trying to promote black business. So, if you have anybody out there
if you got black-owned
business, like,
text it to us and we'll shout you out.
Okay, yes.
Text us. We'll shout you out on our episode. We support all black-owned business. Sure. All of them. I don't care if it's a t-shirt. I don't care if it's a lemonade. I don't care if it's some... No, I ain't gonna say that. I don't care. I don't care if it's some diapers. I don't care. We gonna support your business. So, yeah. Support us. We got you.
So, yeah.
So, that's a wrap. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was a really good discussion.
It was fun doing this. I'm glad we didn't really have like an actual topic, but we could just free for all. Like,
yeah.
So yeah, definitely stay tuned for our next episode, and again, give our other episodes some love. So that's a wrap on the glass table.
All right, click out, bitch.